What's up, people? Come in here and kick it with your boy for a minute. Mm-mm-mm. Good afternoon, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is gonna be fun. It is. This is gonna be fun. It's probably overdue, but I gotta get you. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. What up? What up? What up? What up? He said, "Wow, it's the truth." Omi, Omi's been out of jail for some weeks. He even did an interview. I was just talking about this yesterday. They all scamming and getting caught. Hmm, 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 hmm. Got some news for y'all. He said these guys ain't no financial gurus. Hey, yo, listen to this, right? This shit is funny as hell. I tried to record twice and I just scrapped it. I tried to record two walking videos. It's very nice outside. I was walking and I was recording and people kept disrupting me and shit. And I basically just abbreviated or salvaged two 10, 12 minute videos that I know they was gonna do well, but I said fuck it. I'm just gonna have a live discussion with it. Money over fame. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you. He said you talking about the real estate couple. That's exactly who I'm about to talk about before. But before I get to that, listen. This shit is funny as a motherfucker, yo. This shit is funny as a motherfucker. The rate that these motherfuckers is going to prison is funny as a motherfucker. It is. It is, man. I've told y'all many times, my favorite show that I watch, The Wire ain't around no more. I watch this show all the time called American Greed. One of my favorite movies is The Wolf of Wall Street. I watch American Greed basically every day. I'm not bullshitting. Basically every day I do. I seen Ramil Robinson on there. I seen Ali Zoe on there. This is when they was trying to say he was telling and shit like that. I seen him on there. He basically got scammed. The total on the motherfucker scammed him. This is something that I don't know. It interests me, man. I be wanting the bad guy to get away, but they never do. They never do. Uh, they never do. He said, "You got brothers out here like Keen and Grace who's doing it the right way. He's doing it the right way so far. But listen, the thing about being in the Department of Corrections, and I'm not glorifying prison, but I'm going to tell you about a talent that I developed while incarcerated. During incarceration, you have to develop, and you will develop character judgment. Your life is depending on it. You got to know who a scumbag is. You got to know how to pick up on scumbags. You got to be able to just dissect a person and quick and fast because your life could depend on it. You got to be able to identify troublemakers. You got to be able to identify liars, cheaters, people to pose any threats, blades, undercover blades, all of that. I can look through muddy water and spot dry land. I'm telling you, I could spot a blade from 30 blocks away. That nigga's a blade. You know what I'm saying? He's a liar. Like I'm dead serious. And I'm gonna share something with you, man. This Jamaican cat that I used to walk with all the time named Rambo. I spoke about Rambo on here before. He was like a philosopher. He always had something, some type of parable or what I'm saying, little story, folk tale. He totally philosophical. Every day he has something to say. So I asked him, man, what type of books you be reading? Where do you come up with this shit, right? He told me, oh man, I read all these books right here. And when he said that, he did his hands like this. He said, "You see all these niggas sitting around in this day room? These is the books I read." You know what I'm saying? Like every day, every day. He basically told me he reads people and shit. He was like, "Man, I read all these books and shit every day." So we laugh like a motherfucker. I'll never forget that. And you have to be able to develop this talent for reading people. And something that I noticed with all of these people that's getting caught, even on American Greed, one of the first things that gives me is a red flag with these fraudsters is that their spending habits, the shit that they value, the shit that they value don't match up with a person who should be leading people. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they into, it's always the same shit. As soon as they get some money, they start trying to live out the life of a rapper. They buy the same shit. They buy the same shit, the same clothes, designer clothes, Bentleys, Rolexes. Ladies get the handbags and the high heels, expensive heels and shit like that. Um, just a bunch of shit that shit that niggas glorify. They don't get the money and start shopping at Walmart to blend in with the motherfuckers that really got money and shit. They don't start wearing Hoku running shoes and shit like that. They don't dress the part. They go straight to the 106 in Park outfit. You know what I'm saying? They get some money and they go straight 106 in Park, man. And you like, this nigga going to jail. Like, this motherfucker going to jail. You know it, man. Like they be doing too much. They be doing too much. And the way that they be duping people is that they get online and start talking. And people don't be paying attention to much of the shit that they saying that will blow their cover. People be wrapped up into the shit that they're posting. Stacks of money, exotic cars. People be all wrapped up into that. But they don't take the time and ask themselves, what about this cat? What about this cat could make him be able to attain these things and I cannot? You know what I'm saying? What about this cat makes me think that this shit that he's doing is legitimate? Often nothing. Often nothing. Uh, they get online and they get to talking, right? And you can just listen to their vocabulary, some of the words that they say and how they articulate themselves and shit and say, this motherfucker ain't no goddamn financial guru. This motherfucker's from the streets. This is a street nigga and shit like that. Right? Um, it just simply blows their cover. Because you can cheat and scam, it don't make you educated. It make you a goddamn scammer and shit. And they be getting online trying to lead people and act like they educating or qualified to be in front of the class. And it ends terribly. We watching one after another these motherfuckers go to the penitentiary, one after another, male and female, straight to the goddamn pokey, straight up. They don't be out here no time. If they might be online, just think about how many people. 2 years, they get a 2 year run, jail. 3 year run, 5 year run. 5 years is a long time. We haven't seen nobody pull that up. All of the stunners who are cheating or law breaking and getting online is going to the fucking penitentiary right away. Let me tell you something, right? Law enforcement ain't just online. The hip hop police, it's not just them. They ain't the only ones that's online trying to book a motherfucker. It's all types of different law enforcement. The DEA, the FBI, Attorney General, um, the Department of Agriculture, like they all online. And one of the reasons that these niggas is getting booked is this: they steal all this money and they flaunt all of this wealth, and it makes the investigators check them out and say, where did he get this from? Let me see, is he paying taxes and shit like that? Like often, yeah, the SEC, often it's not adding up. These motherfuckers are still not paying no goddamn taxes, and you showing all these exotic cars and all this money, and you got these people saying, You ain't gave us our cut. Let's look further into this. And what happens is you find this. Philadelphia real estate influencers indicted on federal fraud charges for alleged financial misconduct. Gregory Parker and Danielle Nikki Parker, prominent figures in Philadelphia's real estate scene, have been indicted on federal charges following allegations of running a Ponzi scheme targeting unsuspecting investors. Then the indictment issued by a grand jury in Ohio's Northern District Court includes 3 counts each of wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud against the couple, who have faced scrutiny for their business practices for several years. Hold on. Federal prosecutors allege that the Parkers misled investors through fraudulent real estate investment schemes. According to the indictment, they reportedly utilized new investors' funds to pay returns to earlier investors. Ponzi shit. A hallmark of Ponzi schemes, while living extravagant lifestyles funded by these illicit gains. The indictment emphasizes that the couple allegedly promised high returns on investments, but instead diverted funds for personal expenses. They get investors' money and they go shopping. This is what niggas do. They don't even protect themselves for the fall and shit. They want to stunt. They want to get on social media and stunt. And as soon as they get the money together, they turn around and start making posts telling everybody else what they supposed to do with their money. Motherfucker is stealing is telling you what you supposed to do with your life and the right moves to make and shit like that. And you just be like, man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Motherfuckers be knowing these people in real life. Like, man, this motherfucker ain't even graduate high school and shit. Where the fuck did he get off telling everybody what to fucking do in the financial realm? Gregory Parker, also known online as Big Business, and his wife, Danielle Parker, who previously organized a mentoring program dubbed the Lady Millionaire Organization, characterized themselves as real estate experts on social media, showcasing luxurious homes and lavish travel expenses. Despite their public persona, an investigation revealed that they were involved in various personal and corporate bankruptcy proceedings and faced foreclosure on their New Jersey residence. These motherfuckers going to Saks, buying clothes. They're not even paying for the mansion. Evidence disclosed in the indictment suggests that the Parkers targeted inexperienced investors, encouraging them to invest their life savings and even borrow against their 401k plans. Many victims reported receiving minimal returns or no payments at all, despite promises of quick wealth through real estate ventures in economically disadvantaged neighborhoods, robbing and stealing from the poor. Cleveland was particularly highlighted as a hotspot for the Parkers' investment schemes, with allegations of selling condemned properties or ones that they did not own. Former clients have expressed frustration over their dealings with the Parkers, describing their experience as exploitive. Some investors, lured by promises of mentorship and significant returns, face dire financial consequences. The indictment further cites substantial expenditures by the couple, including nearly, oh my God, uh, nearly 100 million. I mean, pardon me, nearly 100,000, 300,000 for leasing a private jet, and approximately 270,000 a month for a fleet of luxury vehicles. The Parkers have faced multiple civil lawsuits under the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, with various investors seeking restitution. Despite some settling their claims, many have reported that recovering funds has been challenging, leading to additional legal enforcement actions. This ongoing case highlights significant issues with the real estate investment mentorship sector, underscoring the need for regulatory scrutiny in light of such fraudulent practices. Currently, Danielle Parker has been released on bail while Gregory Parker remains in custody pending further hearings. You know why they let her go? Cause she about ain't got no priors. Him, he more than likely a career criminal and shit. Danielle Parker has been released on bail. Gregory Parker remains in custody pending further hearings. Their arrests have drawn attention to the risk associated with real estate investment claims made by influencers, shedding light on the importance of due diligence and investor skepticism in an increasingly digital financial landscape. As the case unfolds, both the legal implications and ramifications for the Parkers' clientele will be closely monitored, emphasizing the need for accountability in the investment mentorship industry. Keywords, influencers and mentorship. It's a lot of that going on online. They just exposed the chick. I think her name was Danielle Bryant. This bitch had zero accreditations. Have y'all seen the level of um, media platforms that this bitch finessed her way on? I think she's been on the Breakfast Club. She done been on all kind of high power fucking platforms under the guise of being a therapist. This bitch has zero accreditations. She used the keyword as life coach because that's legal. And she's been pulling this shit off until she got on Joe Budden and said too much and exposed herself in front of a world filled with legitimate therapists who know that it's required that you have certain types of degrees as well as different hours logged in to obtain these types of qualifications to be paid by insurance companies and shit like that. And she got on Joe Budden and said something totally different. This shit is funny as a motherfucker that they all going to jail. It is. I've heard people say you be happy when motherfuckers go to jail. Not really so much happy. I just like when a slick motherfucker who think they slick and predatory, go to jail. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. This shit is crazy, man. One after another. Mind you, just like a week ago, Donald Trump, according to the news, he either signed 550,000 warrants or orders to have certain people arrested and picked up for that PUA and PPP shit. Don't y'all know that if you plan on stealing and scheming and shit like that, you better keep that shit offline. You might want to keep it offline. Everybody, it hasn't worked for nobody. It hasn't worked for nobody. Everybody that got online with this shit goes to fucking jail. Straight up. Polite, jail. Homie with a Hellcat, he was stealing. He was stealing fucking from the streaming services and shit like that. Get online, showing off all his wealth, jail. The Parkers, jail. If you was upstate with L, who was a good ball player, that was his squad. I don't know who you talking about, pimp. I probably knew a few L's. Do you know that cat? Nah, I don't know him personally, but I used to always see him on social media telling motherfuckers what they supposed to do. And he just struck me as a fucking creep. He just struck me as a creep. One of them old nickel slick ass niggas to be in a penitentiary and shit. The dude that just went to jail got 7 years in Atlanta from the something podcast. I forget his name. I spoke about it on my podcast, the Dribble Podcast. He just got 7 years. This nigga caught his case from a halfway house. He didn't even wait till he got free before he started this scamming, and he took 3.5 million and got 7 years to do about it. I don't think that that's an equal trade. I don't. You got some people that'll throw away 7 years of their life for 3 million. Me, I ain't gonna do it. Period. Bishop Whitehead, yeah. Bishop Whitehead, they roofed him. I think he got like 15 or 20. Yeah, they don't be on here long. He said Trump on their ass. You know why he on their ass? You want to know why? Because he's a crook. He feel he the only motherfucker should be stealing this shit. He not gonna stand for nobody stealing from him. And he's stealing. You going to jail. You going to jail. Rich and unemployed. That's his name. Rich and unemployed. His ass is walking the track right now. Everybody that get online doing this shit goes to jail, and that's what makes it funny. Y'all keep doing the same shit. Get y'all check, get y'all another check, get y'all another check. Here comes the Louis Vuitton. Here come the Prada. Here come the Gucci. Here come the Bentley. Here come the Rolex. Here come the AP. The ladies go get all these expensive ass motherfucking handbags and shit like that. And you get online filled with fucking young investigators who have the same value system. A motherfucker that just came out of college or just came out of law school or just came out of just got a criminal justice degree and shit. They in their early 20s and shit. They social media, they hip to social media. They have the social media generation. They scrolling online. They want a goddamn Louis bag too. They want some Louis shoes too. They want a goddamn Bentley too. And they seeing you doing this shit. They like, oh no, this shit ain't that nothing. You going to jail, man. You is. They always turn out to be scams. Always, over and over and over and over. We see this happen, and it happens to white people too. But you gotta tune in to see them booked on American Greed. They on prime time getting booked. These niggas, this shit unfolds on Instagram. This shit unfolds on Instagram. Not nobody who does this shit say to them says, I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm gonna stay offline with this shit. I'm just gonna steal in the dark. Or I'm just gonna go and shop at fucking Target, buy my clothes from Target and Walmart, like the real rich motherfuckers. As soon as you take your ass to that goddamn Louis store, that Gucci store, trying to fulfill your rapper entertainment dreams, and you get online and you selling courses and telling motherfuckers what they supposed to do. Riddle me this, right? If somebody got some information, some real information that can help you get rich quick, and there's really no such thing as get rich quick. If there's somebody who has some information that can help you get rich quick, do you think that they gonna get online and tell everybody? That don't make no sense. Why would I tell everybody? I can just tell the motherfuckers around me. I could just tell my closest family and friends and shit like that. Why would I tell strangers? It don't make no sense. Another one bites the dust. From a business perspective, a 3.5 million in 7 years, 500K a year, and a decent trade off. Nobody wants the cage. However, if you're coming home to 3.5, you the MVP. You's a goddamn fool. You can tell you never been in prison. I love when niggas say dumb shit like that. Your biological clock and the time that you here on earth is a blessing, right? You can take your ass to the prison system and get killed. Do you know that? Do you know you're not promised to come home? Do you not know when you get there they ask you where you want us? Even the scammers, when you get there and they booking you in, where you want us to send your body? They ask you that. Do you know that? But you willing to go in and throw your life away for what you say for 500,000 a year? Don't you know that on the streets in the free world, you're able to attain that shit in less than 7 years? Do you know that? Do you know that you can eclipse that 3.5? You just sold your life for 3.5. Do you know that you can earn more than that in 7 years? You don't really believe in yourself. You believe in going to the penitentiary. They got a place for you. You niggas that got that type of logic, they got a place for you. Rich and unemployed dude said he'd do it again. Keep going in there. Keep going in there. Some niggas is built like that. Motherfucker grew up in a system like me. I'm not going. I'm not going. Period. Man, motherfuck that money. I like it out here. I like it out here. I like being able to pick up the remote and I ain't got to fight nobody. It's niggas running around in them institutions with knives and shit like that, man. I can't be around that type of shit. Y'all bugging the fuck out. Y'all bugging out, man. He said, you claim your mentality is get rich or die trying. What is it? I'm executing all of that out here. Have you not bought the trifecta? Thousands and thousands of people are buying it. I'm executing that on the street, pimp. I got real talent and shit. I believe in myself. I've been telling you for years this shit about the dribble, fitness, finance, and fashion. I believe in that shit. It's working. It's gotten better. It's gotten better. Most of the things that I wanted out of life, I already got it. I'd have been around the world already. I'd have been around the world already. I didn't basically had every exotic, foreign car except for like a Bentley or a fucking Ferrari or some shit like that. The Aston Martins. I ain't had none of them joints, but the shit that I sat on a curb as a kid and desired, I got it all. I got it all. But go on, take your ass to the penitentiary, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He said, ain't nothing better than being in some good cat outside. Yeah, he want to go in there and motherfucker be telling you to bend over and squat, and you got the list smell of motherfucker farting and shit. It's psychopaths running all over the place with knives and shit. It's niggas that think they women. Why the fuck would you want to do that? For some money? You can't be fucking serious. You can't be serious, man. But I know poverty breeds desperation. And some of you niggas be desperate and don't got no education. So ain't no way, no how you ain't gonna get no motherfucking money. And at the end of the day, you gotta pay it the fuck back. So is it really fucking worth it? It's not. It's not. He said they paying to go to prison. Yeah. Hell yeah. He said don't get sick in there. Many of niggas that went in there and got sick. You know what they do? They tell you to go to the medication line. They gonna give you some shit that's gonna make you worse. You're not promised to come home from the prison system, fam. That's a really, really bad place. Anybody that tries to normalize the prison system, they pump fake and they lying to you. When you see niggas on Instagram and they showing off all the soups that they got and shit like that, all the potato chips they got, almost all the famous Amos cookies and shit they got, that's not real. I'm gonna tell you what's one of the worst feelings in the world. Y'all ready for this? Don't ever forget this. The worst feeling in the world is like almost being dead. I've never been dead before, but I'm pretty sure it's damn near close to this. The worst feeling in the world is this: sitting around, you done got a haircut, groomed yourself, and you keep looking at the clock, hoping that they call your name for a visit that don't show up. That's the worst feeling in the world. I wouldn't advise nobody to accept that. I'm telling you, there's no feeling in the world worse than that. You keep looking at the clock. Every time the phone ring on the block, they didn't call somebody else's name. Oh, that's the nurse. They ain't called your name and shit. Your motherfucking heartbeat. And then you just feel like you're gonna die. I don't recommend that for nobody. I don't recommend that for nobody. Anybody that's willing to go to jail for some money, they just not real hustlers or their vocabulary and schooling isn't right. I 100% agree with you. But that shit that I just told you about looking at the clock, waiting for a visit that ain't gonna come, don't nothing. There's no remedy for that. I'm telling you, that's one of the worst feelings in the world. Losing a loved one in there is rough as well. Yep, Gully, easy to go. Hell to get out. Then they might hit you at parole. Yeah, that's one of the very extreme low points that I had in my life. But one thing about it, and I said this at the beginning of my live stream, being in prison, you learn character judgment. Excuse me. I don't know how people can't spot a crook. I don't know who the Parkers was trimming. But dude, he looks like a crook. Like he displays all of the traits of a fucking crook. He does. Another thing that people that are successful, some, not all, they try to maintain some type of healthy lifestyle. Like this, it almost come with that. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker is financially sound, financially stable, they have the time to get in shape. They start saying, I can jog. I can ride a bike. I can exercise. I can take yoga. I can take Pilates. this goes with it. It does. You know what I'm saying? But when you see these niggas who look sick and shit like that, fat, telling a motherfucker the right thing to do, it just make you say, I don't know, I don't know, fam. It's a lot of this shit going on online. You gotta be prepared of the scammers, shit like that. I was gonna make a video the other day where I was speaking about the fitness influencers. Every last nigga to get on this motherfucking internet talking about fitness, like 90% of if they big, these motherfuckers is on drugs, man. You wait until you blow up on fucking performance enhancing drugs and steroids to start telling motherfuckers what to do and shit like that. But you can look at you, especially if you over like if you out of your 20s, all of that being ripped and shit like that with mass and all that, that's not real. That's not biologically real, especially lifting weights. That don't go like that. Nigga that's doing push-ups and dips and military workout, burpees and shit like that, they will be lean. They have the means of pressing the envelope to the point they look like that. But I'm telling you, when you see these big motherfuckers, they all through the internet, they all look the same. They be ripped. These motherfuckers in their 40s and 50s with abs and obliques and shit like that, man. Come the fuck on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. He said, reading and exercise go hand in hand with getting money. Yeah. Is that a radish or beet on a hoodie, whatever it is? Yeah, it is. I got this hoodie from the Whole Foods and shit. It got something on the back that say health is wealth or some old slogan and shit like that. But you picked up on that. That's a reflection of my lifestyle. I'm eating right. I'm exercising. This is what it is. Make sure that the person that you accepting information from, that they actually living this shit they self. Everybody that's tried this scam and shit has went to jail though. For real. I'm not giving nobody no money just to sell me a dream, a gift of gab. Stick to the you gotta like stick to the philosophy or understanding that everything comes with hard work, man. It ain't no get rich quick schemes and shit like that. That's not real. The world don't work like that. It doesn't. Gucci Man's artist back in prison after 3 weeks out. I see that. What books do you recommend for self development? Me right now, I'm different. I'm reading different books when the time presents itself, but most of my time spent in learning right now is being on YouTube. Being on YouTube is so much information on YouTube. YouTube is powerful, man. You just got to make sure you're following the correct people and the information is like proven and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better at investing in stocks and shit like that. I didn't have that knowledge just a couple of years ago, but I got my dribble right just listening to people speak and listening to some of the investors that's in my chat. I've got a lot of good information for people that follow me and shit like that. But this is where don't just be online. Listen to these ignorant niggas. I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling y'all that you're not gonna get no. I don't be wanting to throw niggas under the bus, but there's so many ignorant niggas talking online. I don't want to say names because people are like you always hating on them niggas. They need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? The most ignorant niggas had the biggest following. I'm serious, but there's some people around here that really, really got their shit together. You just got to seek out a shoe that fits you. I eat. You see, Whack 100 was playing with Blaze. Oh boy. If you try all the wrong things with no results, try doing the right things and have better results. Facts. Peace. Do you count macros? Nah, I'm not good at counting macros, man. My homie Joe Cole, but shout out to Joe. Played basketball with him in high school. He's a white guy. He's that intricate in it, but I'm a help you. and help you identify the enemy. The enemy is sugar. The enemy is sugar, man. I spend a lot of times looking at the back of reading labels and shit like that. It's so much hidden sugar in everything. Sugar is the cause of is the cause of the high diabetes and cancer in our communities. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. It's sugar. I for a long time I felt that I don't drink soda, but I enjoy ginger ale from time to time. Like that's something that I would drink. And then I started to pay attention to the sugar content. And me having a drug background, I know that 28 grams is an ounce. You know what I'm saying? So when you reading something, a drink that has 60 grams of sugar in there, or you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's 2 ounces. And you think about it, you think about how ounces like this. Just imagine this is sugar and shit. And they put it in the glass. And you like, God damn. Just start reading the labels of shit that you eat. If you like to eat sweets, I do. Just it'll stop you from doing it, man. Just turn around and look at the package. And there's sugar in it. If it says this is something else I learned too. If it says 100% natural, if it's a fruit drink and it says 100% natural, on the back of it, it's gonna say sugars, but it's natural sugar. You know what I'm saying? And there is fiber is factored into natural sugar, so it's a difference. But sugar is the enemy. I don't be counting micros. I do pay attention to calories sometimes, but I do high intensity workouts. So basically I be paying for the shit that I eat. You know what I'm saying? I be paying for the shit that I eat. I like to eat. When I'm in the gym, it's war. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm gonna get busy after, and I'm on the 1 meal a day plan. After 4:30, I kind of like do what I want and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I eat 1 meal a day, but a little hummus ain't hurting nobody. A little fucking fresh fruits and vegetables and shit like that. That's not hurting anybody. It's the sugar and eating meals late and shit like that, and eat multiple meals. Got it? Read the label, say it loud. Also, everything that says 0 calories isn't actual zeros. It can have 4 calories and legally be labeled as 0 calories. Be careful for those who fast. Okay, okay. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. I had to make an apology to my chat yesterday. I gave up some misinformation in my live stream. I said that Big Bank paid Takashi 69 to come on his platform when in all reality, and somebody said it in the chat, Takashi paid him to come on his platform. Still, if he accepted money from a rat and he's always been talking this real nigga shit, he was compromised. He let you know that where he stand. That rat, but if they give me some money, I'm cool with it. Niggas need to stand down on that. Niggas need to stand down on that. Period. I lost 15 pounds in a month. I cut sugar out and had a diet like that. He said I said it. Yeah, okay. I stand corrected, homeboy. Somehow I was doing some. I was packaging shit, and I was listening to the interview. Somehow I missed that portion of the interview where he said that. But 6ix9ine did expose him. He exposed it. He exposed dudes' real morals and shit and his values. He could be compromised for some money. Yeah. Um, Another thing I need to talk about while I'm on here is Chud the Builder, the white guy who I got that phrase chimping out from. He's been chimping out. He's been chipping out. He got more high profile. The more high profile he got, the more people that knew him and had interactions with him started to take note of him. His real name is Dalton. How about Dalton as a blade, man? A chick was knocking him down and shit. For some reason, and she said it herself, most of her clients is white men. She says she's a professional peg artist, and that's the chicks that put on a strap on and backdoor a motherfucker and shit. But she said that she was knocking Chubbs, knocking Chud the Builder's insides out. He's a blade. No wonder this motherfucker mad, man. Running around here picking with motherfuckers and shit, man. Black chick was knocking his backside loose and shit. He probably ate our guts. That's why this motherfucker run around trying to get even. Man, it ain't our fault you into this deviant behavior. Run around here talking about motherfuckers chipping out. And you get knocked down by a broad with a they call it a peg and shit like that. That's crazy as hell. Daryl Javon, peace and blessings, dribble. I appreciate you, man. So he said, sounds about white. Yeah, that sounds about white. Yeah, he chimping out. Y'all always get mad that I was using that shit, that I was saying that shit. That shit's funny. His name is Chud the Builder, and he's a blade. Somebody keep getting zapped. I'm kicking you out of here, man. My moderators ain't feeling you. I need to know who's in here this afternoon. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all go to the website, therealdribble.com, and get some trifecta. That's the most important thing going on in my life right now. Pushing something that can save some lives. Yeah. You want LeBron on the Lakers? I want him to retire and take his son with him. Go on about your business. The Lakers were 16-2 when that nigga came back. I don't even think Luca was hurt for real. I think Luca just didn't want no parts of that shit, man. Like, man, I ain't playing with this nigga, man. Luca sabotaged the season and shit. Start playing hurt. Them niggas got swept by OKC, man. It's ugly and shit, man. I didn't watch that shit. I knew it after they went down 2-0. I'm like, man, you can get the brooms out. This is over with. How you think this hantavirus shit gonna play out? I think it is man-made. Um, pay attention to what you're eating. I believe in the masks. I wasn't on the mask shit prior, but you gotta pay attention when you out in public and shit. I'm talking about when you like in places like airports, um, sporting events, places where there's a lot of people confined in small places and shit like that. It don't hurt to practice some personal defense, man. Oregano oil is a powerful antibiotic that works. Get you a bottle of that and just protect your neck because there's something to it. The first one didn't work out like they wanted to. The first one was to erase some people and shit. That was the COVID joint. And Dr. Faust went on and told people that it was, some bullshit. So they went back in the lab and said, "We're gonna get this right." So this time they might be out for blood. So you gotta protect yourself. Peace, y'all. Gully, the book, The Big Print, teaches a great history lesson in money and goes on to give great points on investing, so on and so forth. Great read. Thanks for sharing your time with us. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much. Is you a female? I'm gonna pin that. I don't know how to pin it. I can't find it right now. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't my female following and shit, they be in here, but they're not always vocal and shit. You think Yaki Awakening is a scammer too? Nah, I think he's official. I actually want to visit his facility. That's somebody that I do follow. I'm getting great information from him. I think he's heaven sent. I think he's for the people. I like his style a lot. There's some people who are really, really out here sharing life changing information. Like I said, you gotta filter out the bullshit that you be absorbing and shit. It be a lot of poison online and shit. A lot of people that's online is vocal. You don't want to be listening to them. You don't want to hear nothing that they got to say. You don't. You don't want to be listening to niggas like Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder and shit like that. You don't want to be listening to them ignorant niggas. There's a lot of ignorant niggas online. Boosie, I got a list of them. Do not listen to them niggas, man. I'm telling you. It's not a good idea. He said, your analogy to drug game and 28 ounces is prophecy. The late, great Joe Madison once quoted, sometimes you have to put it where the goats can get it. Man, that's the when I seen how many grams of sugar was in this shit. I'm like, man, 2 ounces. Man, that's crazy as a motherfucker. That's way too much. That's too much. That's way too much. Just think about how much 2 ounces of sugar look like in a glass. It might fill up half of the goddamn glass. And she like, damn, I just drank 2 ounces of fucking sugar. You asking to die. For real. This guy you talking about, what did he do? Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme. He's one of many of the social media financial gurus who are going to prison. He deserved prison. He do. He do. They be getting online stunt, man. They be getting online stunt, man, with they ill-gotten gains and shit like that. And they present themselves to be helping or trying to put you on, but they want you to send them a check that you ain't gonna never get back. So them getting locked up is actually protection. Yeah. How you feel about AZ new project? If I was excited about it, I would have spoke about it. I didn't. I didn't get that feeling from it for the first time in his career, and I'm a big AZ fan. I just didn't get. I didn't get that feeling that I should have got on here and spoke about it like that. Some of y'all might like it. I just. I don't know. I don't know. Didn't the scammers start hating and telling on each other on the internet? Yeah, they be having scammer beef. They be having scammer beef. They do. The production should have been better. It's 4 joints on it. That's not a good number. I agree with you as far as the production. I just didn't. I didn't get. I wasn't thrilled by it. I wasn't. Everybody to get online and present themselves to be a financial guru go to prison, y'all. What y'all think about that? You getting the Swatch AP? Nah, man. I like them. I rock these. I rock these. I got like 6 of these joints and shit. These G Shocks and shit. This is what I like. Fuck with the G Shocks. They come in different colors and shit. I got an orange and white one and shit. Them APs, them new APs is fire though. I know that those are gonna be highly sought after. It's probably gonna create a resale market. My man Bones Bagante said them Africans on Canal Street gonna knock them joints off. But there's already people standing outside of the Swatch flagship store in New York City waiting. What they did was actually a good idea, and I heard they was forced into doing it. But to make a AP accessible to people that got $500, $300, and make them colorful, that shit is gonna be something that people start putting with their outfits and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got an orange watch to go with your orange sneaks or your orange butter leather and shit like that. That gives a new that's just something that you can accessorize with, man. And it's a fashion statement actually. Them colors look dope as a motherfucker. People gonna buy them joints. I'm not gonna run out and get one just because it's an AP and shit. You know what I'm saying? If I got, if I seen a G Shot that was turquoise or purple or shit, I might grab that one. But them AP joints is fire. No regular consumer knows what that watch look like yet. They got a poster out. They're gonna make a killing in Midtown Manhattan with those. It's gonna be the same type of frenzy as Crocs and iPhones and shit like that because of the colors, man. College kids can get them with they returns and shit. They financial aid returns. It's accessible. Motherfuckers going to get them. They probably gonna sell out and be on the online 1,500 and shit like that. Motherfuckers still gonna grab it. Why? Because it's an AP. It's more than one way to skin a cat. They're gonna sell way more watches for $300 to $500. That's what they supposed to be priced at than they will for 50,000 or 100,000 and shit. They gonna sell way more. Why? Because the niggas that was paying 50 and 100, they might want a turquoise watch. They might want a lime green watch or some shit like that. For real. Everything being taught by these online courses can be learned for free on YouTube. I 100% agree with you. That's my time, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel and go get the trifecta. It's 100% natural. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Get on this level, man. Hip hop, sports, and fashion. The real Gully TV. I'm out. Peace.